What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Raging Atheist. I'm your boy Nakasuchi, and today I want to talk about society's hatred of homosexuals. Now, this stretches back to the beginning of time, and it stretches back that long for a very specific reason, and we're going to get into all of that. Now, in my last video, I told you guys about, and I showed you guys how some Christians are saying that these hurricanes are sent by God as punishment for America. Well, what is God punishing America for? Is God punishing America because, we have accepted minorities and civil rights? A lot of these evangelicals don't like that, but that's not what God is punishing America for. That's not what God is punishing America for at all. So is God punishing America because we're fighting all these wars and killing all of these innocent people? No, that's not what God's punishing us for either. These evangelicals think God is punishing us because we have accepted homosexuals as equals. Now, homosexuality has been taboo in society since its inception. It's been taboo in tribal society since Homo sapiens started sharing this world with the Neanderthals and the hominids of the time. So why was that? Well, it was because this was a very untamed world. This was a wild world, and we were not at the top of the food chain. So in order for our species to survive and advance as it has, we had to have stipulations, and we had to have, since the inception of Homo sapiens, population control. Now, population control back then was different than it is now. Population control back then meant we needed to expand the population at all costs. So that's when religions came into history. One of their main goals was to get their people to procreate as much as possible, to expand society, expand humanity as much as possible. So, it was very necessary to make homosexuality taboo because you're not producing offspring. You are not contributing to what society needs. So it was very necessary, and I understand why they did that. And over the thousands of years now, hundreds of thousands of years, we have progressed to a point to where humanity has conquered this world. And population control has become something different. Now there's too many humans. And population control means that we need to stem that. We need to stop that. We need to actually lessen our population. And you can see the results of it. Climate change, the lack of resources. We keep having more people. We're just going to use more and more resources. So, to where homosexuality was taboo in society, now it's those religious institutions that must become taboo in society. If you're promoting procreation, if you're promoting having 12, 15 children per household, well, that needs to become taboo in a society that needs to control its population in the reverse direction. They want to make homosexuality out to be a sinful thing, and it's not. It's natural. It's always been around. You can find homosexuality in nature. You can find it anywhere, but they try to make it unnatural as some sinful thing. And they do this for a specific reason, because portraying the other, demonizing the other, makes it easier to exterminate the other. And back then it was very necessary to do so. But now it's different, and now we need to actually have more homosexuals in our society. And oh my God, I know I just blew you up, but just our population is out of control. What the baby boomers did after World War II fundamentally changed this planet forever, and we have to do something about that. Everybody's either on board or not on board of doing something about climate change, but they're ignoring the real fundamental problems of where climate change stems from, and that is the overpopulation of this planet. So people that are against abortion, you can be for or against abortion, but if you knew the science, if you knew just how dangerously close we are to complete overpopulation, to having not enough resources to supply, we don't have enough resources to supply humanity now. It makes no logical sense. I'm not for killing nothing. No, I'm not trying to start a political debate here on The Raging Atheist. I'm just trying to make you see that the other is not always a bad thing. We really need to stop this and not allow these people to continue this demonizations of human beings that are just trying to live their lives, have throughout history only tried to live their lives. We no longer have that valid reason not to allow them to do so. So we need to not allow these religious institutions to spread this hateful propaganda any longer. And we need to open our eyes and realize where we've come as a society and what our true problems are. And that is the overpopulation of this world. Until we have the technology to get us to another habitable world, this is the only one we have left. And it should be what we take care of first above all else. So tell me what you think in the comment section below. Am I way off key here? I mean, I can't understand why Christians think that America needs to be punished for accepting human beings as equal just because they love something differently than we do, or just because they might act a little bit differently than we do. Sin isn't real. Sin is a made-up concept, and you might hear the dogs in the background. I'm not going to stop on my rant. Sin is a made-up concept, and it should bear no meaning to how you look at another human being. Now, there are things that are fundamentally evil. Rape, murder, child molestation. Those things and those things aren't the result of demons or some biblical war between good and evil. That's just the world we live in. And our world is just a grain of sand in the universe. So these people that think that God is punishing us, I'm going to get into it in my next video, because my next video is going to be about scientific proof that God exists. It doesn't. So spoiler alert. But, they want to tell you that God created everything. And if God created everything, if God was that vast intelligence that they like to portray him as, not Yahweh, but these new creationists, if he is that, why would he care about this grain of sand in the universe he created? Why? And of this world, which is a grain of sand, we are a grain of sand on the world. I am a grain of sand on this world, which is a grain of sand in the universe. Why would he care about that? He don't give a shit, yo. As always, I'm your boy Nakasuchi, and this is The Raging Atheist. If you like my videos, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, share me on your social media, and comment in the comment section below. I love you trolls. Please start trolling me again. I'll see you soon.